sits.
He what?
He sits. That's Toot sits.
Yeah. Oh, that's Toot. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can tell because
he's about 50 pounds lighter.
Yeah. Oh, your life.
Oh, I am what?
Toot toot.
Toot. Come on, Toot.
Toot.
Show us your clothes.
Sit, Toot. Oh, good boy.
Good boy.
All right, you guys can see.
Missing out.
Eric's feeding the pigs. Or the pig. I don't know where Snort is.
Yeah, Snort's. He's sleeping right now. One more Toot.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Tessa.
Toot.
Toot toot.
Want another one?
Sit. Make him sit. Sit.
Sit.
Oh, good boy.
Reach. All right, that's it, pig.
Piggy. Toot toot. All you can see is ears and a bottom.
He's got like Wolfman ears.
All right, here we go.
All right, we are live. Monday night, the 4th. Yeah, may the 4th be with you. I've been seeing stuff on Instagram and Facebook all day.
James Neal, Leonard Davis, Justin Hillickson, Tessa, Bob Ross, Jen Collins.
Wow.
Gary Litchfield, Jeff Barker, Grant Corrigan, Gary Litchfield, Richard Barclay.
Hey guys and gals. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We were really busy around here. We've got a lot of things done. A little bit more work done on the bedroom, Vicky's remodel of the bedroom, and it's pretty much done now.
Well, except for the doors.
Well, the doors, yeah, we still got the doors to do.
Oh,
but other than
Tracy.
that, Tracy.
My cousin.
Hey, Tracy. All right, so I got several things I want to go over tonight. Some sign carvers of the day, but before I do that,
it's a little dark tonight. It's a little windy and shady. So,
yeah,
but
yeah. And you know what? How's the sound? I'm not wearing the mic. I think
you're okay. You're kind of blocking the wind.
Yeah, there's a little breeze going, and sometimes it kicks up. So let us know if the wind is bad, or if the sound is bad, and I guess the picture too. How's the picture, guys and gals? All right, I want to share something with you guys. You guys know, or some of you know, that I was involved with Gary Vaynerchuk's program called 4Ds.
Great picture and sound.
Oh, excellent. Gary Vaynerchuk's 4Ds I went to last July over in LA, and I met Gary a couple times. If you guys don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, I'm sure most of you probably do, but they call him Gary V. Anyway, had our video. We go anyway. There's a lot that I've interacted with Gary, but he has a kind of a shoot off of his company called VaynerX, and then there is a division called the Sasha Group. I made a sign for them about 4 or 5 months ago, something like that, and I am part of a group that they call Stork. So I want you guys, if you guys are interested in marketing and exactly what it says, social and digital marketing on Facebook, go check out Stork. Nick Dio does every week, he does a different subject and does videos, and then he does like Q&A on that. It actually is really, really good. So go check them out on Facebook if you guys are interested in doing some online marketing and learning tactics on how to do different things on Instagram and podcast and different things. He really shares, if you guys have the entrepreneurial kind of bug like I do. I love that
Danny
stuff.
Meadows made it. Hello, Danny.
Hey, Danny. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff at all, definitely go check out Stork. It's a brand new kind of program that they've just put together, and Nick Deal puts out videos every week.
Jen asked if there was a cost.
There is not a cost right now. And here's the thing. I'm not sure. I'm part of the group. It's a private group, but if you go in there and request to be part of the group, I think Nick will add you as part of the group. But there is no cost as of now. I think at some point it might be a subscription thing, but as of right now, no, there's no cost at all. But it's really cool. There's some great stuff in there. So anyway, I wanted to do that. sign carvers of the day. I want to do the sign carvers of the day early today. And then we'll go into kind of the question and demo thing.
Paul?
Paul?
Paul from...
From Hawaii? Yeah. Hey, man. Ready to do some fishing again. Gosh, I feel like there's bugs everywhere. I'm just itchy. Itchy. All right, so this one is... By the way, you guys, don't forget, if you're going to send me pictures, please send them directly to my email for the sign carvers of the day, eric@makeawoodsign.com. And if you can, send JPEGs. That actually works best for me. If you send it any other way, it gets kind of tricky for me to print them out. That's how this one ended up. Dave Broadhead. And it's really some nice stuff by Dave. The middle one is upside down. I'm not sure why that is.
I don't know if they can see it. It's so dark.
Because it's dark
in here, out here.
We probably should have brought our extra light. I didn't realize it was dark.
It doesn't matter. It's dark. It's very well. Look at where you're at. It's very shallow.
Yeah, I didn't realize, but our backlight probably would have helped that.
Paul says, "What's up, Uncle Eric?"
Hey, man. Hope we get to meet up again soon.
Jen Cullen says, she said she pressed the wrong button. She said, there is not a cost, but a private group is all I got. Maybe you can message me the details later after your live.
Okay, I will, Jen. Thank you. I'll definitely do it. All right, Nicole Hanks. So this one, I'm not... I think it's
like
some...
Power pole.
Power pole. Maybe it's a lineman kind of thing. That I don't know. But she did a great job on it. There's a lot of straight lines there. Great job, Jen. Or Nicole. I was just talking about Jen. Great job. All right, this one is just amazing. Jeff Klaven, which is a German name. So this is 3/4 inch pine. It's 11 1/4 inch by 18. Cherry stain on the clouds and pine trees. That just gives you an idea of what can be done if you have artistic ability and really know how to color stuff. Great. That's just gorgeous, Jeff. It looks like a, high-priced watercolor.
Jen says the lighting is good when I hold the pictures up to the camera. So.
It is? Okay, that's good. Chris Brown, very first sign.
Chris is here.
Chris Brown?
I think so.
I hope so. This is his very first sign.
Wow, Tennessee.
Yep, he's a Tennessee boy.
There we go. Oh, yeah, it kind of adjusts. I see.
Great job, Chris. For your first sign, terrific.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I can't lose these because I got to post them. And last but not least, Greg Breimer, excuse me. He sold about 10 of the eagles, and they are 14 by 18, made out of cedar. He sold like 10 of them. It's a really nice collage. Beautiful work, Greg. Congratulations, man. Keep selling. All right, that's the sign carvers of the day. So again, guys, keep sending me those pictures. Send them directly to my email, and I will get to them. I'm like through the middle of March there, I think, now.
Slasher's watching.
Huh?
Slasher's watching.
Hey, Joe. How you doing, buddy? All right. Okay, so now I got an email from Ray Lawrence, and he said he wanted to share this with me because he figured out a way to make a jig for his drill press, and he kind of took our idea back from video 111, that's 111, where Dad was notching corners on a board. And what I mean by that is this really makes a nice looking sign when you can notch the corners. So Dad showed how he did that with a drill press and a hole saw, and he made a.
I feel like Vanna White. Behind the scenes.
You look like Vanna White.
Oh, please.
Anyway, so if you go and watch our video number 111, you'll see that I just took screenshots. So Dad made a little notch, a hole notching jig to work with the drill press, and that's a 2-inch hole saw that he's got there. And then this is a close-up of that to give you an idea. So it's a real simple little jig. But what Ray did is he took our idea and kind of took it to the next level. So he,
Richard Lid says you're doing a fabulous job as Vanna White.
So he kind of took it to the next level. This is his version of it, and it actually.
Pull this because it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Easier to hold, huh?
Well, the shadow or the it doesn't. You can't see through it.
So he took our idea and did kind of took it to the next level, and he put it kind of a box frame around it. And I'll show you one more picture, and then he actually made it so it will bolt right to the plate on the drill press, which I think is a really good idea. It's much more stable. The jig that we made and used, we just used clamps, and if you go back and watch that video 111, you'll see what I mean. But we basically just used clamps and clamped it to the bed of the drill press, and I think this is a much more secure way to do it. Thanks for sharing that, Ray. I really like that. Really like that idea.
Says, I gave away a frontline sign for a mom for Mother's Day and ended up selling 2 more different signs on top of that.
Fantastic. Fantastic. You know, that really is a great marketing tactic, you guys, is, what's that?
It looks like a quail.
I think there's a lot of dove flying around. That's a really, and I've been talking about that for a long time, a great marketing
Jim
tactic.
Collins says I'm much more entertaining than Vanna White. Thank you, I think.
And you're not even in front of the camera.
I know.
Yeah, I ought to hold up a mirror
No,
so then
God,
they
no.
can see what you look like behind the camera.
No.
Anyway, so again, you know, in the vein of what Tessa was saying, I think, actually our son over in California, he does personal training for firearms, and he's starting to do them, you know, just for whatever. If people can't afford it, he's doing it just as a free service if people can't afford it, because it's kind of, especially, well, Jen knows, it's kind of crazy times in California right now. It's crazy times everywhere, but in California it's maybe crazier than some other places. We're kind of cool out here. Things are kind of calm here right now anyway. So anyway, that's pretty much what I had to share, guys. If you guys got any questions, let me know. We posted the 3rd video to the Total Boat sign this morning. Starting to get pretty good reaction off that. The sign's coming out pretty good. We've got one more video that's going to post on Wednesday on that. And we are actually hitting the road on Wednesday morning. We're actually driving over to Ryan's house, our son over in California. We're going to be over there for a few days, but we're going to keep doing these lives. So I don't know. Tuesday, tomorrow, we'll be right here, hopefully, if everything holds up. And then Wednesday, we may be doing it on the road, or we may already be there, depending on how early we can get away from here. But one way or the other, we will be doing it, or I will be doing it. Vicky is rebelling, I think. She is. She doesn't want to do it on Wednesday. She thinks we ought to take a day off.
Yeah, Leonard Davis says, I'm working on some signs for graduates. They're missing out on a lot.
Yeah.
And Jen Collins says, don't get me started on California. Ryan shares my sentiments.
Yeah, I think you guys are.
Yes, it is getting crazy.
I think Jen, you and Ryan have the same mindset, but yeah, it's pretty crazy over there. But anyway, Ryan is, and I think it's a terrific idea. If you guys have time, and if you think of making signs for places that will give you exposure for what you do, just think of it as advertising dollars. This these collaborations that I do, even though when I and Ryan and I were kind of talking about this, I'm kind of on both sides of the fence. I understand you need to get paid. If you've got a customer or a paying customer, you should get paid well if you're making good product. But on the other hand, most of the stuff I do these days I do for free. That's out of my pocket, but I consider that to be advertising if the collaboration is right, where they can bring me exposure for my business, for our channel, So, it kind of goes on both sides,
Richard Barclay says, you guys deserve a day off after the time and effort you put in for these great shows. Mm-hmm.
I'm off every day.
You don't know where we're going to be, if we're going to even have a signal.
If we have a signal, we will be broadcasting live 6 p.m. Pacific on Monday. Or on Wednesday, excuse me. This is Monday. Yes, so I expect that we won't have any issues. If we do, we won't be here. But I suspect that we will be broadcasting. So it's too much fun not to. What I'm really hoping to do is be over at Ryan's house and me and Ryan can get on camera. That's kind of what I'm hoping.
Tessa said, Vicky, I'm okay if you need a day off. LOL. Jen says, question, please hold, typing. Richard
Okay.
Litz says, I make signs and awards for scouts in Tennessee.
Great idea.
Nancy Hall says, love watching you guys. Thank you,
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, everybody. So, yeah, that's a great idea. Any clubs like that, anytime you can make something for people that can show it to a bunch of other people, and clubs is a great way to do that. It's a great advertising tool. Giveaways, auctions and benefit auctions and those kinds of things, I think are just phenomenal. Not only because you're giving back, but just to get your name out there, get your work in front of people, I think it's phenomenal. It has worked really well for many people that kind of follow us. What are you looking at? Huh?
There's a rooster.
Yeah, next door. They have roosters over there. You didn't know that? They've had them for a year.
I heard roosters before, but
Yeah.
I thought I was losing my mind.
Yeah, well, normally you don't get up till way after they're done crowing.
Oh, that's true. All right. Larry James Cole says, great colors in the background. Thank you. I'm going to give you guys a spin around on what I know I've done this before, I think, but I'm going to do this real quick.
I wish there was some quail out on the seed block.
Yeah.
They were all over that thing a minute ago.
This is our front.
Don't mind
Look at the mountains.
don't mind the concrete mixer and stuff out there.
Yeah, that's Dave's project. That's one of them.
Have you got your mic hooked up?
I do.
Oh, okay. I
So
didn't
this
know if
is
that
our
could-
view from our front porch.
That's why we
Pretty
like to be
cool,
out
huh?
here.
Jeff Barker says, I've donated a couple pieces for auctions.
That's a great idea. I think that's one of the best things you can
Hi,
do.
Dan.
Dan Yotis?
Otis.
Hey,
What's
Dan.
up, Easy E and Vicky?
Anyway, Jen, where's your question? Are you still typing?
Jeff Barker said there's a rooster in front of the camera.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Guys, this is a great place to live. Get the hell out of California. Jen says, I have been obviously following your business for quite a while now.
Yep.
You have a few sides of your business models, from selling templates, parts to signs, making for sale, marketing, affiliate stuff, etc. Would you mind giving me an idea of what percentage of your income comes from different areas?
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah. The biggest percentage of our business right now, although it's starting to shift a little bit, but right now it's the supplies, it's the stuff that you guys buy from us, the router bits, the layout templates, all of that kind of stuff, the merchandise, but mostly router bits, layout templates, that kind of stuff. That's where the biggest portion, probably from a percentage wise, probably 80 to 85% of our income comes from that right now. Another portion is you guys that are premium members that pay $9.95 a month for premium membership. That is probably about 10% of our income comes from that. The other percentage comes from, my percentage is probably off a little bit. I think maybe the supplies is maybe 75, because I'm just winging it here. So I'm just going. So the other thing is the affiliate stuff, like our Amazon store, and the commercials, the monetization on the YouTube channel. That's probably about 5%, something like that. Not very much there, but it all adds up. And then the other half of our business, or the other side of our business, selling products on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, now Pinterest. We've been selling quite a few base plates on Pinterest.
And eBay.
eBay, Etsy, and Amazon, selling actual product, wooden letters and numbers and different things like that. That is probably about 10% of our income right now. But that's starting to shift because we really see those sales kind of progressing.
All right.
But to answer your question in a broad term, Jen, anytime you can have multiple streams of income, absolutely do it. If you're locked into one specific thing, that is definitely risky.
My mom used to always say, never put all your eggs in one basket.
Yep. It's always risky if you're dependent on one thing, like a paycheck.
Richard Litz says, you guys are awesome and have educated, also re-energized me in woodworking and helped me with my PTSD.
Fantastic. That's Richard?
Richard Litz, yes.
Thank you, Richard. So happy we could help.
Danny Meadows says, I've gotten a few orders already since I shared my pictures on Facebook, thanks to you guys.
Yeah, it really does work. Facebook Marketplace. There's, I've even sold signs on Craigslist. Craigslist isn't near as popular as it used to be, but I've sold signs on Craigslist. There's so many different ways to go.
Jeff Barker says, and it will shift back after all this stuff will go away, do you think? It's still going to be the same. Our numbers haven't really changed.
We've been very blessed. You guys have supported us and support us on a regular basis. I think that we've actually seen an uptick in business just in the last few weeks. I think it's, a series of things. I think some people are getting their stimulus checks and maybe some people are getting back to work. I think there are, a lot of different factors. Honestly, I think there's a lot more hope in the country right now, in the world, because at least in America, it seems to me like there are some places in the country that is still dealing heavily with this, but it seems like there are a lot of places that feel like they're on their downside, feel like they're getting back to work, they're getting better. So I think hope is up.
Jen says, what online platform do you get the most from? Amazon and eBay. And then Etsy. So it would be Amazon, eBay, and then Etsy.
As far as sales.
Pinterest,
yeah.
And then Pinterest directs them directly to our website, so we really don't. And that's just been in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. So most sales, if you're talking selling platforms, that's exactly right. But most of our sales right now
are on the website.
Come through the website. Yeah.
Gus says, wooden letters. Which side do you use most? Are you talking about layout letters? Or overlay letters, what they would take and put on an actual board to make a sign.
I think he might be talking about.
He said wood letters.
So yeah.
No, NOE. Sorry if I don't know how to say that. What do you do if you get frustrated on a project? Get mad and destroy it, or start over and try and fix it?
That's changed a little.
On his
that's changed a little over the years.
Robin and Nancy Wilkerson.
Hey,
what?
you guys. 20 years ago, I would have busted it into pieces and enjoyed every minute of it. These days, I'm a little more patient.
Yeah, now don't give him a printer or an electronic device that pisses him off.
I loved when those things go bad because I just smash them.
Jen says, I think many are trying to work for themselves now instead of relying on the employer for their livelihood. You guys are amazing in coaching you provide.
Thank you, Jen. And I think that's part of it, too. Honestly, I think there's a lot of people that realize they're kind of vulnerable if they've only got if they've only got a paycheck. If they get paid well, that's great. But a lot of people are looking for something to do on the side to make a few bucks, especially if they like woodworking and they like to do something, whether it's just selling them online or, the craft shows and when they start up again. So
all right, Gus says, like the name of a company or a person. Are you talking about to carve this sign or to put the wood letters and numbers on a board for the sign? Like glue it on the board and create your name or company person.
If you're talking layout letters, this is that's asking?
No, this is Gus.
Gus.
He said I could call him Gus.
Okay. Gus, if you're talking layout letters, probably 1.5 inches because most of my small signs are 6x24s, 1.5 letters.
Lay out, then carve.
Yeah, if I had to pick one size, it would be 1.5 inch. I use them all 3 sizes: 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch. But 1.5 inch would be the most popular if I had to pick just one size.
Dan Yoda says, "Don't smash; they're your friends." Ron Christ says, "I got my bits and critter sprayer from you all. Thanks for such great service and all you do."
Thank you. You guys are awesome and
Thank
supporting
you for
us.
supporting us.
Yeah.
Yes, it kept
Thank
us
you.
Going.
You keep us going. All right, you guys, we are going to get out of here. It is, while we still got a good signal.
Norman Schappenfield said, "I had 6 craft shows and had 4 canceled."
Yeah, but you know what? I think things are going to get better, Norman. I really do. I think things are going to, it may take another couple months, but I think things are going to get better.
Tessa asked a question. Tessa, yes, Eric did tell me to hold your order, and I have it held. I'm waiting for your router bits. Just so
Tessa
you
and I had a really good conversation today. I really need to make some notes on that.
Her and I talk all the time.
But she has such great questions
Yes, she
about, anyway, so.
Oh, Tessa, your barn is on the website now under miscellaneous templates.
And it's called Tessa's Barn?
Tessa's Barn.
Tessa's Barn. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Thank
all right, you guys.
Keppel says, must say unparalleled service, best service.
Wow. Thank
Thanks,
you, guys. Thanks, guys. We love you.
Okay, somebody keeps putting a mad face. Why is a mad face? A little red, mad, pissed off face.
A little angry face?
Yeah.
Because you won't answer their questions, maybe.
Well, I'm answering. Nobody's asked me any questions. Rich Barclay says, cheers, Eric, Vicky, and Vanna. See you tomorrow.
All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. We'll be here tomorrow night. Same time.
Same place.
Hope
same
you
time.
guys.
Different color shirt. Damn, that thing's bright.
Yeah, this is kind of neon. Have a great night, guys. We love you. We'll
Good
see
night,
you.
guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.